The Asus ROG 3 is the best Android gaming phone you can get right now, but can it take on the best Android flagship in the market? So let's compare it with the Note 20 Ultra 5G and check it out. And first, let's launch a few games in the phone. I'm just going to clear the memory here and I'm going to go ahead and launch Pubg at the same time. Now, of course, this is just a quick performance test and I want to add the disclaimer that I have the Exynos version of the Note 20 Ultra and not the Snapdragon variant, which may have been closer to the ROG 3's performance. But even if I had the Snapdragon variant of Note 20 Ultra, I think the ROG 3 would still be faster because it does have an overclocked version of the Snapdragon 865 Plus that the Note 20 Ultra does not have. And as you can see, Pubg was faster on the ROG 3. And now let's go ahead and launch Asphalt 9. So the ROG 3 is a little faster when it comes to launching the app. Although let's see what happens when you're loading, because Asphalt 9, again, it's a little heavy on the processor and on the memory. But again, the ROG 3 is geared to have that, all maxed out. The internal storage is really fast, the processor is overclocked, and I've got 16 gigs of RAM on the ROG 3 as compared to 12 gigs on the Note 20 Ultra. Well, in Asphalt, they're probably the same. It's not much of a difference. Anyway, let's go ahead and launch Mortal Kombat and see how that fares. Again, my bet is on the ROG 3, and it should be, it's what the phone is made for. So, okay, we're still launching, we're still waiting for, all the load ups to happen. The ROG 3 was slightly faster again, and let's see which one loads up faster eventually. And, okay, we're still waiting. Okay, there we go. So it's, again, the ROG 3 has loaded up the game and we're still waiting on the Note 20 Ultra 5G. So if you just look at the specifications, the ROG 3 is at the peak of everything and beats the Note 20 Ultra, except for the camera department. I mean, the ROG 3 is geared towards gaming, delivering a great gaming experience, and it's not really tuned for photography, so you can understand why cameras are not their focus. And so playing games on the ROG 3 is superior in every way. There's faster game installation and load times, lesser heat, much faster refresh rates. You've got stereo speakers for a more immersive and accurate gaming. You get air triggers for convenience. And then you have that RGB lighting at the back. And of course, the 6000 milliampere hour battery built to last really long. And the ROG 3 in general as a phone also feels faster when you're using it, launching apps, multitasking, and so on. So it definitely feels snappier. So does the ROG 3 beat the Note 20 Ultra? Well, definitely. They have a clear performance advantage with phenomenal battery life that the Note 20 Ultra is very infamously known for. But all of this works in favor of ROG 3 if you as a consumer are just concerned with gaming, performance, and battery life. But most consumers, they want a more holistic experience from their phones, and not just gaming. So they want features that they can use in their daily life and not just gaming features. And that's what a flagship level phone like a GalaxyNote20 or the Note 20 Ultra, they're built to deliver on that promise. I mean, if you look at the design, the ROG 3, it's built for robust use and to manage heat, but the GalaxyNote20 Ultra, it's built in a much more classy, modern, and sophisticated style. You get premium materials like Gorilla Glass Victus, the best display glass protection in the market. The bezel-less design, it gives you an even more borderless display experience and it looks super gorgeous. The ROG 3, on the other hand, is not as bezel-less, but do remember that it offers stereo speakers. So it's got speakers at the bottom and at the top to deliver that amazing gaming experience to you that the Note 20 can't. The cameras in the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra are far more superior than you would see in the ROG 3, or pretty much any other phone in the price segment of $700. And that's the reason they're $700, because camera modules can be expensive. Now, the sheer number of camera features or camera shooting modes or photography modes in the Note 20 Ultra ensure that you get the best smartphone camera experience than any other phone in the market. And nevertheless, I did take some pictures for comparison's sake, and you've got the Note 20 Ultra 5G photos on the left, which you can already see. They're just great. I mean, they offer much better dynamic range. They have much more detail in them. They're just so much more natural looking than the more exposed, warm tone pictures from the ROG 3. It's just unnatural. So yeah, the details captured on the Note 20 Ultra are great. Look at the ultra wide photos here. Just look at that dynamic range. It's beautiful, right? It just looks a lot more natural. There's some yellow tone on the ROG 3 that's just super off. But again, not the area of expertise that the ROG 3 claims for. It's all about the gaming and performance on the phone. Even the background blur, the portrait shots on the Note 20 Ultra 5G are just phenomenal. So see, the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, it's built to deliver the best overall Android smartphone experience. It's got all the features: the best camera, the S Pen, wireless DeX, wireless charging, IP68 water resistance, the best display in the market right now. It's really bright. It's got 120Hz refresh rate, Quad HD, so super high resolution. You get HDR10 plus display, and it's 2x capacitive touch display. You get stereo speakers, you get Samsung Pay. I mean, there's a lot more, but in a nutshell, it's pretty much everything you can expect from any smartphone in 2020. And now coming back to the ROG 3, in addition to having inferior cameras and not as premium a design as the Note 20 Ultra, you also don't get extra stuff like IP68 water resistance rating. You don't get the S Pen, you don't get wireless DeX experience. But again, you've not paid for that kind of stuff. The ROG 3, it sells for less than half the price as the Note 20 Ultra, and it still outperforms the Note 20 Ultra on performance scales, and that's exactly what you paid for. A really high-performing gaming smartphone that ensures a really speedy performance, great set of speakers, and a phenomenal battery life for non-stop gaming experience. So I would actually go to the extent of saying that the ROG 3 provides incredible value for money that the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, even after its prices are slashed down, would not be able to deliver on. You can even look at the Galaxy Note 20 that sells at a ridiculous price tag of $1,000. That also is not as good value for money as the ROG 3. So that's it on, whatever I had to share about the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra versus the ROG 3. If you've got any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to drop a like, hit the subscribe button and that bell icon. I'll see you guys in the next one.